let's talk about Daredevil Born Again season. Well, I guess it's season 1 or season 4, whatever you.
Yeah.
And this is episode 3 that we're going to be talking about. So we'll give our scores, just a quick overview, and then before we get into spoilers, we'll give a spoiler warning. So I'll go ahead and give my score first on this one, since you did the last one. I like this episode. It was definitely kind of a slower episode. It focused more on like kind of the courtroom stuff, and I really like that, and I thought it did a really good job. And then it also felt like it set things up for later on down the line to like all come tumbling down and be crazy. So I enjoyed it, and it's still... Well, we'll talk more in the spoilers, but it did some things that I liked and was surprised by. So I gave this one an 8. I thought it was good.
Okay. Yeah, I pretty much agree with you on this. I was teetering a 7 and an 8, but I agree. I'll give it an 8. Slower episode, but like slower doesn't mean worse. Like it still was very interesting with the courtroom stuff. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. There's not much to say. It was solid, and I mean, not a ton of action, but again, Daredevil kind of has 2 sides to it.
Yeah,
definitely focused more on the law, but to me, it was interesting stuff. And in the context of what they were talking about in court was really interesting. And I felt it was a good contrast for Daredevil, for Matt.
Yep.
It was good. It was good. I can't say much until we get into spoilers.
Right.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Let's get into spoilers then. So, spoiler alert for Daredevil Born Again episode 3. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. This season has been really solid so far. I've really been enjoying it.
Mm-hmm. It really has, especially being a Disney Plus show.
Right. Maybe
you never know with that.
Yeah, maybe our expectations are lowered because of that.
It might be. It might. But it really is solid.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's like to the heights of the Netflix series, but we're only 3 episodes in, you know?
Yep, agreed.
What I liked about this episode, we're in the spoilers now, right? You have it up?
Yes, we are. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I love when episodes like... And this kind of even being a standalone episode, in a sense, you're right. In a broader scale of things, I think it will have an impact, obviously. But I really like how they, like this case just reflected on Matt as well, you know, with him being Daredevil and them talking about White Tiger. So I love how they're kind of killing 2 birds with one stone. That's good storytelling, I feel like, when you have a side story, like something that's not related to Daredevil, but it still connects to Daredevil.
Yeah, and impacts him and makes him think.
Yes, and this is making him think, exactly. This is making him question, you know, I am Daredevil. You know, like, I thought it was just good storytelling.
Yeah.
That's not like ham-fisting it and, you know, like, I need to be Daredevil, or, you know what I mean? Like, it's...
Right. Mm-hmm.
They're telling it through a storyline, not just by telling us.
Yep, and with a different character that kind of mirrors Daredevil himself and makes him think, especially with what he's going through now of not being Daredevil. And then also, I feel like it did a good job of giving reasons why Kingpin can do things with vigilantes and like try and kick him off the streets, use this court battle as a linchpin to his anti-vigilante stuff.
Yeah, exactly. You're right in the sense of, I think, even though it felt like an individual episode, like as far as the whole episode focused on the court case, it's going to have an impact the rest of the season with everything, with Daredevil, with Matt contemplating that, with what happened at the end with White Tiger dying and setting in motion for Fisk to kind of hunker down on, like I said, no vigilantes crap kind of thing. Like, I think this was the moving piece, I think, for the rest of the season.
Yeah, definitely. And man, why did he go out as White Tiger again, like so soon after Matt told him not to?
Oh, I know, so soon. Hey, like you said, man, it is him. He was just... It is him,
just
man.
Just change the suit so they don't know it's you. Like, your cover's blown. Every cop is out to get you.
I know.
But I wasn't expecting them to kill him off right then. Like, that was pretty sudden, and I was like, oh,
I wasn't either. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I'm very curious. Is this going to be the catalyst for, or the reason why Matt's like, okay.
It might be.
Because he's gonna know. Well, he's gonna figure out Fisk has something to do about it.
And what do you think of all those cops who have the Punisher logo? Like, what do you think that's building to? Is the Punisher gonna show up?
I don't know. I wonder. I think the Punisher's gonna show up. If I remember correctly, I think he was in the trailer.
Okay.
I think I watched the trailer once.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
I did too, but I forget.
He was in the trailer.
I have a feeling he's not going to like those cops with the Punisher logo on it. The Punisher is not going to like that.
I'm very curious because obviously, from what I gathered, is Fisk hired Punisher to murder White Tiger, right? Because at the end, it was the Punisher. You know, he had the shirt and everything.
Well, was that the Punisher, or was that just like another cop who had... Because one of the cops had a Punisher thing tattooed on him.
I feel like from what I got, that's the actual Punisher.
Oh, okay. I didn't get that. but it could be.
That's what I got, because all the other stuff they're showing the tattoos, and that was straight up like a whole shirt outfit. That's how I saw it.
Yeah, it could be.
So what I got from it is Punisher is kind of like the hitman. Or I could be wrong too. It could be totally what you're saying, but from what I got is like he's working for Fisk, and then Punisher has all these cops kind of following him under him. So it's like a little goons that follow Punisher, and Punisher follows Fisk. But I could be wrong, because I do not remember the storyline of season whatever he was in, so I don't remember if he redeemed himself or what happened. So I could be totally wrong. It could be what you're saying.
From what I know of the Punisher, I don't feel like he would kill White Tiger, like, because he always tried to kill people he thought deserved it. Like, he did have some.
Well, maybe he thinks he deserved
code.
it. Maybe Fisk got him.
Maybe, I don't know. It could be, but I kind of feel like it's like a copycat or someone like idolizing the Punisher. But we'll see.
The reason I feel like it is because they went out of its way to make sure that logo freaking went on that screen.
Yeah, definitely.
And I feel like they wouldn't have done that if it wasn't him, just because they've already shown his logo on tattoos and stuff. So that wouldn't have been like a big reveal or anything, because we've already seen the logo everywhere.
Maybe, yeah.
That's the only reason why I saw it that way. But I'm curious. Like I could be totally wrong. And the other reason I thought that is because I'm pretty sure I saw him. If I remember, he was in the trailer.
Yeah, with how much they're showing the logo, I definitely believe he's going to show up, and whether or not he's okay with those guys or not okay is...
You're right, it could be a copycat.
Yeah.
Like, Fisk could be just saying, like, having some cop, like, hey, you're going to act like you're the Punisher, and you guys could be hidden kind of, in secret.
Yeah.
And maybe the Punisher comes back, like, that's not... You could be totally right, where the Punisher's like, that dude, that's not me. I'm not the one... I didn't kill White Tiger,
Yeah.
The more I think about it, the more you could be right. It could be a copycat, because Daredevil could think it's Punisher, right? Going after Punisher and finding him, and then Punisher's like, dude, it's not me.
Yeah, chill out.
So, yeah, I could totally see your way too. So, yeah, that's true. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Either way, it was a great ending, great episode. It told kind of a single story, but that will affect a whole season, which is great writing,
Mm-hmm. And I really liked the part in the courtroom where Matt just throws the Hail Mary, where he's like, okay, this guy's White Tiger. He's trying to do some good. And then afterwards, the judge is like, what the heck, dude? I literally was going to say this. You told me not to. And then that was pretty funny. But hey, it was a good Hail Mary. It worked.
Yeah, shoot. I mean, at that point, if his job is to keep him out of jail, he did the right thing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But I could see White Tiger be like, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
that wasn't your secret to tell.
Secret to tell.
Yep.
I wonder if White Tiger almost just knew, like, you know what? If I die, I die, but this is me. Like, everyone knows my secret already.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I don't think he was looking to die, but, like, he obviously didn't care. To him, it's more important just saving people and being White Tiger.
Right.
I guess over his family at that point, too. Clearly, because even Matt's like, dude, you got a wife and a kid.
Yeah.
Stop.
I mean, with the way the wife was talking, it did kind of seem like he was neglecting them in order to be White Tiger.
That's true. This is the second episode of No Daredevil? Like him in a suit?
Yeah, I wonder how long that'll go on.
Yeah. Because you think, I mean, a lot of superhero, show or movies or something have their, they go through their... Like in Spider-Man 2, I think that happened, right? Mm-hmm. 3, where he gave up the suit. But it's different in a show because you're waiting, weeks for episodes.
Right.
But I haven't been bothered by it.
No, I haven't either.
And you still had that fight in episode 2 as Matt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a feeling it'll happen soon. It feels like he's getting close to taking...
If not this episode, then episode after.
Yeah, because
maybe he'll suit up by the end of episode 4.
He was like sitting in the courtroom fiddling with the horn, and yeah, he's definitely wrestling with it.
But it's been good, and I'm very excited to see... I'm getting ahead of myself, but like the confrontation between Fisk and Matt, like later on in the season, I wonder how it's going to go down. Like, I don't know, I'm just curious, because they've done this fight, a couple times already, so I'm curious how they do it again.
Yeah, one thing I didn't really like, it wasn't that interesting to me in this, was the whole, like, what are they, like, gangsters fighting against each other, or...
Yeah.
I'm sure that's setting up for something, but it's just... I mean, it was just kind of whatever.
Yeah, because Fisk had, who was that guy? Chief of staff, or just some random guy he hired?
Yeah, well, it was
to go talk to
his wife that sent him.
His wife, that's right.
I forget his name. The British guy.
So how do you feel about the conflict between him and his wife? Yeah, the British guy. Yeah, the British guy.
Yeah, it's interesting. And I thought some of their talks have been good, like in therapy, and then this one right before therapy. I really don't know what Kingpin is angling for in the long run.
Yeah.
Because it definitely still seems when he was talking to Vanessa this episode, it seemed like he's trying to do something even bigger and probably still not legal from what I got from it.
Yeah. That's what I got too, yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's interesting. Like, they both did things that the other is, like, Fisk left and didn't come back for a while, and then Vanessa had that other guy, and so they both have legit grievances, and it's an interesting dynamic. And then their therapist being the person that Matt is seeing is also setting up for something interesting. That's pretty crazy.
I guess I'm just curious where it's like what's the end game in their conflict?
Yeah.
Is it going to be something where Fisk has to murder her, or she's going to have to try, like, she going to betray him, or like what's the end game of that conflict besides just a marital couple fighting?
Yeah, I almost feel like she could flip on him in the end, but I don't remember some of the other stuff with Kingpin that I've seen, if that happens or not. So I don't know. That'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. And like, I don't know like the comics and stuff, so I don't know, if there is like something they're following.
Yeah, I don't know for sure either.
We don't read the comics, so it could be something obvious and we're just
yeah.
But as non-comic book reader of Daredevil, it's interesting to see where this goes because we have no clue.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, still a great week.
Yep. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, good episode. And I'm excited for the next one. How many episodes were going to be in this? I don't remember if we was it 10?
Question. 9, maybe? 9. Yep.
9 episodes. Okay, cool.
All right.
So we still have. We're only 3 episodes in. So.
Yep.